Hey guys, it's Amber with Charming Crafts. I've been looking around the internet on some craft shows, and my favorite lady, Callie Black, which I just found out she passed away of cancer. So I'm pretty sad about that. The last one obviously to probably know, but I still watch her shows anyways. I love her YouTube channel, and I'm just very sad that she's no longer with us. Anyways, I've had this book, and I'll show you. I got this, somebody handmade this. I got this a couple years ago, and I don't know if it was like off of eBay. I think it might have been eBay. Anyways, whoever handmade it, I don't really remember, but I kept trying to find something to use this for a long time. I thought I'll make it my favorite herb book, blah blah. That just didn't work out, so now I'm going to make it my art journal. I've never done this before, but I'm going to try a page and I'm going to see what happens. I've put a couple papers here so it doesn't go through to the next page. This paper is really cool. It's like a recycled, it almost looks like a handmade paper. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead. I've got my Mod Podge here, and I've got a couple of things. I'm going to do an Alice in Wonderland. So I've got a whole bunch of little Alice in Wonderland pictures that I've cut out. Some cool things. I'm not really going to draw. This is trippy. It's like moving. Trippy. Anyways, we're gonna see what happens, and I've got my daughter sitting next to me who's also going to be starting. I think she said she wanted to start an art journal. She did start one, but I don't know where she said she put it at. So hopefully she'll get interested and start expressing herself. She's 7. Anyways, were you gonna do one along with us or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because I get dry paint everywhere. Alright. My paintbrush. I want to get my knot for my Mod Podge. I got glue. I got some paints. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I've never done this before, so I'm just going to put some yellow paint on a paper. Some, what is this color? Lavender. Do I want lavender? I want purple. Let's see. Velvet Crush. Yeah, let's give me that blue. Let's do a little blue. The dark blue, yeah. Okay. And this is 2 blue. These are just some cheap acrylic paints at Walmart. And like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just going to start doing, and we'll see if I can get you a little bit closer. Well, that's not the way I was wanting to go. Okay, so I'm just going to start putting some paint on this paper. A little purple. This paper is really cool. It's really taking up the paint though. And we're not going to be painting the whole page because I have that spiral kind of cool psychedelic. I just gotta see. I know that makes it crazy right at the moment, but it won't be. I think it'll look all really cool together. You gonna get out your stuff there, kiddo, and do a art journal, or no?
I want the skin ready to go.
You're doing clay?
Well, I'm gonna finish my cup and start talking about so
That's okay. It is okay, kiddo.
just need to finish my cup and have hopefully. Oh, well,
Like I said, I'm just going along here. I have no idea what I'm doing, how this is going to turn out, or anything. And I'm not rinsing my paintbrush. I've decided just to let this kind of do what it does. Some more yellow here. And like I said, I've put paper behind this just in case it seeps through. Put some more yellow over here. Some maybe over here. Just doing like the outside. I'm going to get that right on my leg. Outside of these edges here. Because then I'm going to put that awesome spiral in the middle. Psychedelic spiral. So I'm just putting some color around these edges. I'm not worrying about rinsing my paintbrush. Just letting whatever happens happen. Need some more blue. I used to love Alice in Wonderland when I was a kid. That was like my favorite movie, besides Pollyanna. I really, really liked that movie. The original Pollyanna. Or I don't know if it was original. It was in 1980 at some point, so it was the one by Disney, and I don't remember the name of the gal who played Pollyanna. So... Alright, what colors? I'm going to put some blue over here. Let's see, and some purple over here. I know eventually I was going to get some of that paint everywhere. A little bit more purple. Let's see. I think I need blue there. I'm going to do purple again over here. There's no rhyme or reason or anything that I'm doing this. In fact, like I said, I really don't know what I'm doing. I have never done one of these before, and I'm definitely not an artist. Let's see. I need... Oh, well, you know what? I'm just going to continue the blue on this side. Just because... I'm going to. Got some incense yesterday. My favorite is Nag Champa. Hand dipped the India. I don't know what the brand is, but man, really makes the house smell good. That's for sure. Okay, let me see. So I was gonna put this in the middle. What more paint is needed? A little bit of purple. Let's see. I didn't know if I wanted to cut that spiraled piece of paper with round edges or what, or just keep it kind of straight. I'm not sure. Because like I said, I don't know what the heck I am doing here. This might not even turn out good at all. So far, not happy with that. I'm just going to kind of give all these a brush over. Mix a little each of the paint onto it. Drag paint into each other. Make sure I got all the paint off the brush. Alright. So, I am definitely done with that. Now, how am I going to do this? I think that is like really tricky. Sure, it probably really annoys some people. I'm betting so. But that's okay because I like it. And your art should be something you like. It's not going to be as crazy as this here in a second. But, I got that too. What am I going to do? I could do it a lot of different ways, I guess. That might be what I do. That just kind of covers up all the paint that I just painted. So maybe I might take the scissors and actually, you know what? I'm not going to cut it because that's too precise. I'm going to do a little bit of ripping. That's what we'll do. There we go. That way we don't have precise cut lines. As long as I don't rip the poor little bunny's ear off. That would be sad. There we go. I'm going to take that. Let's see if it's gonna be right for the page. And then, shall I rip this one too? Kinda. If that's the kind of way I'm gonna go with this here, I'm really not sure. I do have another one that's kind of Alice in Wonderland-y instead of this one. I could always make paper beads out of the psychedelic one. Actually, you know what? I might. Just trying to match things up here, see what we got going on. If you think too much, nothing ever happens. At least that's the way with me. I'm actually going to go ahead and start ripping this one. I'm giving it some I want to rip the coolness off of it, but I definitely don't want any straight edges on that. Alright. Yeah, I think I might like that. Okay, so I've picked out the images I'm going to use. My paint is still a little bit wet. Give that a little, actually I could probably, I didn't really want to rip it there. See if I can maybe glue that down. I didn't want to rip into that spiral. but it did happen. Oh, I might like that. I think. I'm really picky when it comes to the way things will look, and sometimes that prevents me from just doing something. Just do it. Who cares what it turns out to look like? It's your first art journal page. Do it. And I think I'm going to. So, let me find my big ol' paintbrush here to get some Mod Podge on the back of this. This paint I have dries actually very quickly, within minutes really, depending on how thick it is. Just want to make sure that this paper will stick down. Okay, let's just go ahead and stick this down before I change my mind. Then I have no choice. There it is. Can't peel it off now, Amber. It is done. So we'll Mod Podge here on the sides. Get that real nice and stuck down. So if you see me swatting at anything, we're having like this weird fly type of bugs, and they won't go away. They bite. They're like these tiny little flies, and they fit through your screens. So it's really annoying. You can't keep them out of your house. You open up your door and they run in the house, and then they sit there and bite you all night long. And they're very fast. So they're almost worse than what are those called? Mosquitoes. Okay, I'm gonna bring this in a little bit. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna put that, let's see, kind of like, nothing in Wonderland is ever straight at all. So, let's see. Put a little bit of Mod Podge on the back of this. And, oh, well, that's okay. Guess I got a little bit of the paint on the front of it, but that's alright. That actually adds to it, doesn't it? We'll get that stuck down. I think I'm actually really gonna like art journaling. I wish my husband enjoyed some stuff like this, but I don't have anyone to do this with. My daughter does, like, sometimes, to do this stuff. So, here I am with you. All you guys can be my art buddies and friends and all that good stuff. Okay, so there is that. Now I've got all these little, the Queen of Hearts. Who is this? I think that's the Mad Hatter, right? Alice in Wonderland, or Alice. The rabbit. Did he have a name? Oh, and the Cheshire Cat. Oh, come here, kitty. Meow, meow. Love the kitty. One of the cards. The king. Little drink me. I wish I had that little cake box that she ate. So I'm actually going to let this dry here for a minute, because I want to be able to come back and kind of place my pieces around. So I'm going to let this dry and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I think this is dried enough. I think this might actually end up looking pretty cool. Let's see if I can give you all a little bit closer up what it looks like. Maybe, maybe not. I don't have the best camera, so we're gonna have to make do with what we have to make do with. Alright. Let's see. I'll give you a closer up when I can here. I got this little rabbit. He's running because he doesn't want to be late. We have the Mad Hatter without his tea. We have Alice with her drink me, which I might put over here. And let's see if we can get you to see that. Can you all see that? My camera also wants to be fuddle sticks with me today. Try to zoom in on there's the little rabbit. And there is Alice and her drink me bottle. And the Mad Hatter. We've got the Queen of Hearts. I might put him, let's see, what if I put the Queen maybe here, and I never figure out which way this darn camera goes. I do have two Alices, but I should only put one Alice, right? I've got the King, I've got the card, the one that always runs, so I'm wondering if I should put them kind of like that. And then I've got the Cheshire Cat, which he's always so elusive. I'm going to turn him sideways a little bit. And the King, Cheshire Cat, the Drink Me, Alice. Actually, I think that might look kind of cute. Okay. Is that what I want? Is it? Off with her head, she says. Yeah, I think I might want it this way. And then I was thinking about possibly putting some glitter on it. I don't have like stamps, rubber stamps, or embossing, or I don't have anything like that. Eventually maybe I'll be able to get some, but I just can't afford it right now. So you work with what you have. I do have some glitter. I think maybe after I get all my little cartoon characters down, that I might let this dry and then come back. See, I think I don't like how white this is all around, like this little character. In fact, I don't like that. So before I go sticking him down, I think I want to cut some of that white. That's just too much. Too much, too much, too much. And it's a little hard to cut when it's wet. Alright. There, that did help a little bit. There, I'm putting him on there like he's ducking from the Queen. No, no, don't take my head. Isn't she the one that says, off with his head? She wants to, like, take everybody's head off or something. If I can remember. I haven't seen Alice in Wonderland in a while, actually. And I did like Alice Through the Looking Glass with the Jabberwocky. It used to scare me as a kid, the, Jabberwocky. It was an ugly Jabberwocky. Alright, come on, Queen. Don't stand on Alice's head. Okay. Get the Queen stuck down there so she won't go anywhere. Got the King stuck down. Now I'm going to get the Mad Hatter. Put him up here in the corner. To the corner, Mad Hatter. I've had it with you. No, really. I need you in the corner. Get some Mod Podge on the top of him so he won't go anywhere. I guess I got 2 rabbits. That's okay. One of them will be late, one of them's on time. Maybe. If the rabbit ever is on time, I'm not sure. Was he ever? I don't know. Okay, Alice, you're going in the corner. I rip her little arm off there. Almost dead. Okay. And her drink me concoction to either shrink her or grow her. I think the drink was to shrink, the cake was to grow, and the fan made her shrink too when after she fell down the rabbit hole. It was the rabbit's fan that she fanned on her face and it shrunk her back down. Okay, one left. Rabbit. Running rabbit. Mod Podge that real good. Get the poor Cheshire's cat tail straight. Some of the ink is running, which is okay because it adds some color. Make sure everybody is Mod Podged. And I think now that I've got Mod Podge pretty much, oh, I see a corner that's up. Alright. Everybody has a good amount of Mod Podge on them. I think what I'm going to do is, now I might cause some havoc. Like I said, everything's fallen down from the sky. I was going to find my glitter, which isn't in the best of the places. I think I'm going to sprinkle some extra fine. Oh, I did mess up my book, didn't I? I will fix that. Glitter on here. What did I do? There we go. That's glitter all over. And I will try to, here you go if you want this for your art book there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to lift this up a little bit. See if I can show you this a little better. There is the Mad Hatter, Alice in Wonderland, the rabbit, and the Queen, the card, the King, and see if we can get the end of that in there, which is Alice, the Drink Me, the Cheshire Cat, and another rabbit. And it's not going to have all those Mod Podge marks, it'll dry here pretty soon. So that will be very, very neat. And it's all the time if I zoom all this in, it just doesn't end up ever coming out right. But I think this is going to turn out very cute for my first journal page. I like it already, and once it dries a little bit more, I'll come back and I'll show you what that looked like. And then I'm also going to take an acrylic spray to kind of protect this page. So when that dries, I'll come back and I'll show you. See you then. Okay, so here is, it's not completely dry yet, but this is my Alice in Wonderland art journal page, and my lights that I have. There we go. It's got some sparkle to it. I think that turned out really cute for my first art journal page. I'm going to let that dry all night long before I close my book, and then I'll be back to do another one. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe so you can see what I'm up to next. Bye.